What's up guys, Gashead Steve here, and as promised the other day, this is going to be a room tour of my new look gaming room stroke toy room. So as we come through the door, nice grey carpet put in by myself, professionally or not professionally, one of the two. We are greeted with the fantastic Empire Strikes Back, that's me, hello, Empire Strikes Back poster there. Love this poster. It's absolutely pretty sure I had this poster up on the wall when I was a wee lad, and yeah, absolutely gorgeous look that. Oh, I like it anyway. So a box down there which is going to be unboxed. There's lots and lots of toys in there, so lots of NECA figures. I will start, which side shall I start? I'll start this side. So this is the cabinet I was alluding to picking up last week when I said I would do the room tour. I had a IKEA Billy bookshelf or bookcase that finished up there, but I needed more space, and you can see, well, obviously when we go around the room and you can have a look at my bloody Exo 1 mess there. I'll come to that in a minute because they've pissed me off, and I'm on the cusp of cancelling, even though there's a good sort of like 200-300, well, yeah, no, probably about 300-400 quid there. It's, what is it, 50 quid every month. It's probably about 300 quid there. Haven't put any of it together and it's just there. Yeah, so I'll talk about that in a second anyway. So Billy bookcase came up to there, needed extra storage for the Blu-rays and the Steelbooks and what have you, and I wanted to turn this one here into the toy shelf. So come on to that in a second. So box down there, gonna unbox that hopefully tomorrow. That should be live tomorrow at some point. And there we go. So that's the new bookcase. As you can see, I will go into detail about what I've got there and everything, and sort of like start pulling things out and showing you everything that I've got there. But this is just a brief overview of the room tour, just so you know what I'm sort of dealing with or working in. So yeah, so got my videos up there. All my Rockies, well, all the important Rockies anyway. Got my Blu-rays and Steelbooks there, so 4K there, and Steelbooks there. I won't go into, again, I'll do a hello Night Monkey. I'll do a collection update with that if anybody's interested, which, even if nobody's interested, I think I'll probably do an update with that anyway. So, and then Blu-rays down there, a handful of games there, not a massive lot, but yeah, some Star Wars, couple of American Ninjas there, fucking awesome, Michael Dudikoff, and then some shit on the bottom there. So then we come over to right, so basically they have messed me around. They've missed episodes, or not episodes, I said this last time, didn't I? They've missed numbers 15 to 19. No, is it 15 to 19? Yeah, 15 to 19. So literally I can't get into this unless I've got sort of like the whole kit and caboodle. So basically like episode fucking what like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and if I'm missing 4 of them, I'm thrown a little bit, because I'll be going from what, 14 to 20 and so on and so forth. And because I haven't started it as yet, I really need to sort of have a bit of clarity and get into it normally and sort of do it in the right order as such. So they are literally just gathering dust there. That is 300 quid there, and yeah, kind of pisses me off a little bit, because it shouldn't look like that, and it shouldn't be on my side there, and it should be all fitted together and looking half decent at the moment, but it's not. It is a fucking awesome piece though, that's for sure. Certainly not worth the money, but I'm hoping to get a bit of enjoyment when I'm building it and everything, so yeah, that'd be good. Let me move around to they're my BT can't remember what they're called, home hub things. I'm with Virgin Internet, but these are what are they called, where you sort of like pipe the Wi-Fi. I can't remember, I'm going mad. So that's that. We got 3 of those around the house. Then my PC is there, Intel Pentium i7P or whatever. It's got a nice little graphics card in there. It's got 64 meg of memory. It's got a couple of SSDs and so on and so forth, so it's a bit of a beast, but I have had problems with it recently, and yeah, that when something goes wrong in this house, I usually replace it. Don't really repair things per se, but what I do, but it just depends on what it is. And when you're talking about a processor that is what, a good couple of years old now, not saying like a knob of course, because it's still a very good processor, I probably look and see what else is out there, but it's still a good processor. I probably won't, but if it's completely foobarred, then I would probably look at upgrading it. So then we've got a couple of little cups there, which I picked up in I think it was Comic-Con at some point. I must break you. And then this time it's war, aliens, of course. I do love these cups. Then we've got Kylo Ren. Big old Kylo Ren. This is going to be unboxed again over the weekends. It's my first Hot Toys, and it's gorgeous. I haven't had a look at mine, but obviously I've seen the designs and what they really look like on YouTube videos and what have you, and they are gorgeous, and I love Hot Toys, and I'm really looking forward to collecting that particular thing. So it's going to be all Star Wars. I can't really, I need a focus, I need something to sort of like rein me back as such. You know, with the Funko Pops I had issues. I'm just going to take a swig of my drink because my mouth's getting dry. Hold on. And I'm back in the room. So yeah, I need a focus, because like the Funko Pops, I went a bit wild. So I went a bit sort of there was no end to it. You know, I would start off with the Ghostbusters ones, and I would start on horror ones. Then, very dangerously, I went on Star Wars, and Star Wars really was an open-ended one. There was, I will probably say hundreds, but I'm pretty sure they'd be touching thousands. Just absolutely crazy. So that was the camel that broke the back. Is that the right saying? The camel, the straw that broke the camel's back, or whatever. And it was I mean, it was a wake-up call, because it was just getting stupid. So I have still got some Funko Pops, obviously, as you can see, Mr. Night Monkey there. Night Monkey, Night Monkey, Night Monkey. Hello. Yeah, so I still have got some Funko Pops there on the top shelf in my on my little toy cabinet. Very dry throat. I haven't got COVID. That'd be bad, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that's where I am, sort of with the Funko Pops. I'm few and far between. Moved down, obviously that's I think that's a 40-inch Samsung TV. Underneath I have the Sonos Play Bar, which is the nuts. I had some speakers, some monitors before, and they were having interference, and there's loads of wires, loads of everything. So I've completely streamlined things. As you can probably see, I haven't really tidied up. Haven't really staged anything, but yeah, it's great, just the whole setup. So there is a bit of a danglage of my LED light behind the TV there, but I've managed to get all the wires down in this bit of trunking down here, and then I'll show you the back. There's the wires going over there, but again, a nice little LED glow on that. 2 separate LED lights. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So Mega Drive Mini, PlayStation Mini, a Stream Deck, which I don't really use, if the truth be known. It's a bit of a knobby thing to have. It is quite handy when you're editing. I've got a Photoshop thing on there as well, where you've got all the shortcuts, which I kind of just move it forward and use it for that. But again, my editing is few and far between these days, so bit of a waste of money, but a nice little toy to have. Then I've got a wireless Logitech. Beforehand I had my wires going down through the table and underneath the table, and like dangling everywhere, and even though I try to keep it all nice and neat, you just know they're there. So it's like a minimalist approach, and yeah, it wins the day really. So got my NES Mini, got my SNES Mini, got my Xbox X Scorpion, whichever it's called, got my PS4 Pro controller, switch down there, and then probably what most people are sort of interested in, because usually historically my channel has been gaming or films, and obviously I've always had a passion for toys and things. That's what you kind of grow up on, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, like I said, if I don't have a focus on something, I will get waylaid with it and usually end up selling it, which I am a collector, but I need to be collecting the right things. I need to be collecting the right things and still having a room that is functional and, you know, relaxing in, rather than having shitloads of games piled up there, shitloads of toys piled up there, shitloads of films. I will just end up getting rid of a lot of it. I would just like cut it in half or whatever, or get rid of all the shit, but I'd probably end up getting rid of everything. So focus is key here. If I don't have a focus, I am gonna get waylaid. Fortunately, the toys that I've gone for, they have a limit. They have a sort of like limited run and an end as such. So I will move over to, I'll start at the top. Well, I'll start all over here. I got that from Team Chav. Gavin, oh shit, forgot your name. I won it on a YouTube video. So Team Chav, it was Team Chav, isn't it? Yeah, I think they changed their name now. But and then I got all these posts, all these pictures from Soulphone Electro Matt. He was kind enough to donate them to me, actually. Good old retro lime, blast from the past. But yeah, I mean, fucking the quality of these pictures are awesome. So Matt does such a great job there. What we got here? Star Wars collectibles. Star Wars Celebration Europe, where I met Luke Skywalker. He doesn't really do conventions, but he was there. Jason masks. Every good weirdo should have some Jason masks, just in case they decide to go on a killing spree at any time. Right, at the top there we got Little Gollum, we've got a Thanos hand, we've got 2 Stay Puft, that's the original Stay Puft. We've got Dr. Spock, which I got from Las Vegas, from the Hilton. It was you know, again a celebration there. That was going back, fucking hell, that was going back 2004, I believe. A turtle, Raphael, I think. A couple of boxes down there. A box in Bear Factory thing. I used to box, used to be really into boxing. So my mum and daughter got me that for my 30th birthday, which is, I'm gonna get down because he says something. This is my daughter saying this, so it's like very sentimental.
Happy 30th birthday, Stephen, from Mum.
This is crotch.
Happy 30th birthday, Stephen, from Mum.
I love that because my daughter sounds really young in that. So, yeah, that was what, fucking 15 years ago. Love it. Then we go on to my toy cabinet. So we start at the top there. They were gifted by, I think, Metropolis. Could be wrong, could be Into Ghost. Either way, got some turtles, retro turtles. A couple of boxes back there. So I've got Tony Stark. He lights up. His chest lights up, and his hand lights up. It's like a lightning type look to it. It's not the world's greatest, but it's quite novel, quite good. We got Freddy, of course. Then we've got Nez Freddy, standard. Then we've got the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Pops, which is Luke and Yoda. Then we've got Mr. Han in Carbonite. His head wobbles. Not very well. It does wobble. Then we got a few Ghostbuster toys there. My little Gashead Lego Bristol Rovers top there, amazing. The focus of the year 2020 is obviously Star Wars figures. So I've only started collecting these off the back of Mr. James flashback TNT. Absolutely love these. They will be going nowhere whatsoever. I'm going for a full set collection. I will go into detail because zoom past there, but I am going for a full collection there. There are some really expensive ones. I mean, I think the most I've spent on a figure here is probably about 25 quid. Again, that's quite expensive, but then you go on to the last 17 and they're like 100 quid a figure, and I don't shirk away from things like that, but to pay 100 quid for a figure, it would have to be pretty special figure. You know, I'm not one of these people that would buy shit just to complete a collection. I am quite confident that when this collection draws to a close, that in order to complete the collection, I will go full on and whole hog for it. And in the meantime, if they turn up at the right price, then I'm more than happy to go for it. You know, money's money, whatever. But I don't want to buy something at the wrong price just because, and then end up sort of like regretting it and thinking, oh Jesus, that's a 300 quid figure there. I'm going to flog it, or I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to buy my time. I've gone a bit mental because literally this is probably about a month's worth of pickups, maybe a little bit longer, maybe about 6 weeks of pickups. But yeah, again, if you look at sort of like one figures like 25 quid, 20 quid, 15 quid, and I've got 40 of them, then that has totaled up anyway. So very committed to this, very committed to this. That top shelf there will be replaced by a glass one, so it will be 1, 2, 3, hopefully not 4, because I've got my fish tank there. Gonna get another fighter to go in there, got my little attack, and hopefully sort of like 4 shelves would be enough for the whole collection. If not, do you know what, I'll just reorganize this and have them sort of like a bit more savvy, a bit more sort of you know, one at the front, one at the back, but overlapping, that type of thing. So there's options available. So then we come into another collection. This is really just well, it's just for fun, really. I'm not even actively looking to complete this collection, but I've got Peter and Ray, proper sort of, you know, I love this because obviously Star Wars has done the same thing where they've done their retro collection, but you know, walking into a shop and seeing that brings back great memories. So and then Ray at the back. NECA, like I said, NECA, I do love a bit of NECA. So have a look at Jason, Leatherface there. I mean, the amount of detail in these NECA figures is insane. So anybody sort of like worth their film and salt as such would be would be foolish. Foolish, I tell you, not to be into NECA, because they are beautiful figures. And obviously Pennywise there. Then we got Ultimate Jason. It's getting a bit dark in there, isn't it? Ultimate Jason and Picard, who's not a NECA figure. He's just a figure. Come down here. Got some savings. Like fucking £4. It's all I'm worth these days. That'll probably go towards a yak face or something. Then we got another couple of Funko Pops. Darth Vader. He lights up. The kids. Baby Yoda, if you want. Kylo Ren. Pretty funky. And then we've got the retro collection. So let me get in there a second. Let's do this properly, shall we? So I'll start this end. Got a bit of a Darth Maul going down there. It's quite dark, so when I do the collection I will pull everything out and show you properly. So we got Han, we got Chewie, we got Luke, we got Leia, we got Darth Vader, we got Stormtrooper. Then we go on to the Empire Strikes Back retro collection. We've got Lando, we've got Han, we got Luke, and we got Boba Fett, which obviously is everybody's favourite. Almost everybody's favourite. My favourite. Then we got Leo over there, and little Yoda, who came from Amazon last weekend, I think it was. Thank you to Lee for pointing that one out. He's been quite elusive, so I picked these up at Asda. Picked all of these up at Asda actually, but I had a pre-order on Zavi, but they just let you down, so like they do all the time. My favourite figure is Mr. Biker Scout up here. He's the nuts. I just love that mould. I do like Bosk, Leia and Lando there, but definitely it's got to be a it's got to be an Imperial something, hasn't it? So that's let me see. That is pretty much it. So apart from going into detail on these collections, again, when I say detail, I've got some NECAs. They're never. They're going to be unboxed, and yeah, so that's it really. That's my games room. So I'm actively doing my VHS as well, of course. My VHS is really just a slim down focus. You know, things that I remember when I was collecting from or picking up from sort of you know, Blockbusters or Ritz as they used to be known, or the video van that used to come around every Tuesday or Mondays, or I think it was Mondays. Yeah, and then obviously Rocky, because Rocky is what makes the world go round, really. So really looking forward to what Sylvester Stallone's going to do with that director's cut of Rocky. Apparently Rocky 4 apparently is going to be really brutal. So the fight between Drago and Apollo is supposed to be really badass. So hopefully that will reignite the Rocky franchise a little bit, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it will all be in 4K, so that would be good. So right guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I've got a couple of videos coming up. Like I said, I've got the unboxing of that bad boy there, I've got my box down there, and going forward it's going to be unboxings as well. I might move a couple of videos over from Gashead's Graveyard Shift. I like the focus. It's just too hard running 2 channels. It's yeah, pretty much impossible. So, well, for me anyway, I'm sure other people find it hard, but you know, if you haven't got that sort of like dedication towards the 2 channels, I've got dedication towards horror 100%, but it's just, sounds really stupid, but logging into one channel, logging out of one channel, so on and so forth. So, and obviously when you're logged into one channel, you're subscribing to other channels, you don't see them because you're not logged into that channel. It's, guys, just a ball ache, just a ball ache. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will speak to you in the next video. I hope everybody's well, and hope everybody's sort of like getting back to normality, because this COVID shit is gone on for way too long, and I know there's sort of like naysayers saying like it doesn't exist and all that shit. Of course it exists, and it's there. Is it as dangerous as people make out? Well, kind of is for certain styles of people or certain types of people. So be a bit respectful in regards to just like what you say is a case of like what you say and what your lifestyle is. It doesn't really reflect on somebody else's what they're saying and what their lifestyle is. So again, you know, if you don't believe it, then crack on and sort of like go out and do whatever you want, really. But just be mindful there's people that are a bit worried about it and still sort of you know, believe it's a risk to their health and things. So but this isn't a COVID show. That's my own views. I couldn't really give a shit about other people's views because everybody's different and everybody feels different. So yes, well, thank you very much for watching, and Jesus Christ, 26 minutes. I'll speak to you soon, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.